What is going on, guys? Today I'm doing a little bit different of a video than I normally do, and that is going over the footage that I took of my recent trip here at the Seattle Aquarium. It was a amazing facility to visit and probably one of the coolest aquarium experiences I've had because right now we're looking at a tank that I found out after talking to one of the employees was 550,000 gallons. That might be the biggest aquarium that I've ever seen in person. And I just thought it was really cool to see all the wildlife that they had in there. So much so that it actually kind of inspired me to think about maybe some future planning for my next tank. I know I'm always thinking ahead, but I really liked specifically the unicorn tangs, and I know that they're one of the bigger tang species that can grow up to 2 feet, if I'm not mistaken. So it might be in the cards later to build some type of a plywood tank, like a 12-footer, for example, to be able to house those bigger species that I just can't put into my 6-foot reef tank. And also that would leave the door open for maybe like a fish-only system with a few more predators, but I guess we'll see when we get there. Anyways, yeah, take a look at some of this footage and just look, this top part has all types of different corals, SPS. I'm not sure if I can see that on camera. I think that might have been a Stylophora. It was kind of cool to see things that I have in my tanks at the public aquarium. Obviously, like the foxface rabbitfish, the chromuses, some of the corals. It was just really interesting experience. Yeah, and then they had so many different tanks, but you would think that you were viewing a different tank at sometimes, and then you would realize it was just like a different viewing window. So they did a really good job at kind of staging everything, in my opinion. An interesting thing to note that you'll probably see here later in the footage is the lighting situation that they had. The lighting was situated, I don't even know exactly how many feet, but it looked to me like at least 50 feet above any of the water level, which obviously they have to have pretty intense lighting to be able to grow SPS and that kind of stuff. But yeah, it didn't interfere with like the top of the water, if that makes any sense. It gave the viewer an opportunity to walk above the tank's surfaces and see down into the tanks, which I really appreciated. One thing I love about going to public aquariums, especially at the point that I am now in the hobby, is not only to use the knowledge that I've learned to just appreciate these aquariums more, but also kind of reminisce on the days when I didn't have any saltwater aquariums and I would go to places like this and, you know, always dream of, wow, I wish was able to have something like that at home. But oh no, we'll leave it to the professionals to do that. But eventually that became a reality, which I think a lot of you might be able to relate to, as we got into the hobby either because of friends, family, or going to public aquariums and being totally stoked about what we were seeing. So I just thought that, yeah, revisiting it as someone who's already in the hobby was amazing. And also, if you go with anyone else, it kind of gives you an opportunity to nerd out on your knowledge that you wouldn't otherwise be able to do because that's what people are there for. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and me kind of talking over it, at least more than hearing the kids screaming in the background and all the people talking. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, please give it a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
There's a beauty in the way you're worn and the sharpness of your thorns, so vibrant in the imperfection.